la mente, la mente, la mente, silencia, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente, sentir, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente, silencia, la mente, la mente. Silencia, la mente, 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 silencia, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente.
There we go. Hi. Okay. Okay, maybe now. Now, hello everyone. Hi. It is finally Friday. Also, I'm sure you can tell by the media struggles. I have a new mic. Shout out to Shio and to Uncle Sobek for the mic. Thank you a whole bunch. And thank you for the mic. Those who got it for me, you know who you are. Thank you. I also miss Sister Days, but I'll stop by when I can. Okay, we always miss you, Papa Sacred. I hope you get some kind of just relaxation. Um, but yes, hi everyone. I have the new mic, and Bishop helped get it set up with the wavelength. So now I can like in theory, heavy on the in theory, control all of my stuff right from this one piece of software. And it's just all like dashed into OBS now. So it is really cool. But yes, a round of applause for Bishop for the fact of we are able to get this going because it was a pain. It was very difficult to figure out how things were supposed to work. So there was like confusion all around. Hopefully, like, can you guys hear a difference with it? I sincerely hope you can. Screen full pitch to do it. Give a good test on stream right now. Scream? Oh, scream! Oh my goodness, almost at 50. All right. Bishop, can you please tell the other mods that I am about to yell? I missed a kickity crack of keys already. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everyone was saying like I'm going to miss the keys, and you're like rapid fire clicking. So give me a few moments. Yeah, I don't want to scream until I know that like it's not going to terrify some of the mods, because some of the mods are asleep right now. I think I've mentioned before that like all of us like just lower the noise gate a bit. For what? Why? Well, like are you saying like it needs to be lowered? No, I don't want the key. I don't want the keys to be heard. Okay, everyone, this is your warning. I am about to scream. How was that? Hopefully I didn't just like bust a microphone. Ah, you got cut off. R.I.P. The kitty cat might come. Hi, Tam. Tam is just staring me down. Just the fuck. Okay, so we might need to work on it a little bit, but overall, like, I am hoping it sounds good. Stream heard like nothing. I heard that 10 o'clock. Tam, yay. Okay, yeah, it peaked. Was it painful for you guys? It sounds incredibly clear. Okay. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna need to work with it some. Because I don't know how to freaking work this thing. For me, not at all. We'll work on it. We'll get it figured out. No, it didn't hear because it peaked, so it got cut off. You've got some noise gate that cuts out when it gets super loud, but that's software settings. Yeah. I'll work with that and try to figure it out. We'll do like a maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll start stream a little early. Does Tam hang out with you while you stream? Ah. Samita, ¿dónde está? Samita. She was just with me. I don't know where she just went. She was like right so she likes to hang out under my desk. Because both the cats are little freaks and really like feet. Like if we have guests come over and we have everyone take off our shoes. So if we have guests come over, Tom will come over and snuggle and nuzzle them and then shove his whole face into their shoes. And we have to like pull him out and just apologize. We're so sorry. We don't know what's wrong with him. Tam will like wait until you're not looking and like you've walked away from the shoe area, and then she'll come over and like a lady, then she'll sniff at your shoes. But if you're like wearing socks, Tom views that as like an invitation to fight. So yeah. All right. I do believe we can play some Minecraft now. My girlfriend in college had a parakeet that would wolf whistle at feet. What, like that? I don't even know if you guys could hear that. I whistled. Could you guys hear that? You can tell where somebody's been by their shoes. I mean, you're right. Okay, no, stop, please. Ah, there we go. Okay, all right. Oh, hold on. I think I have the audio off for the Minecraft. We cannot hear whistling or mouth pops. Peaked again, so it cut off. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to adjust that some. I'll figure it out. I think we said we were gonna play in the realms. Hey! Important test, do mouth pop sounds. I think they don't come out. Yeah, I think they get cut off. If any of you happen to be real savvy with microphones, please help. Oh, that's where the server is. That's interesting. Okay. The first one did come through. Hooray! Just realized what the thing was by my name. It's the artist tag. Yay! Crave! Okay, so I have not actually been on here in a good while. I need to get back to the realm and finish my build. Probably. Community livestock built by Mr. Snuggles. If you kill any, please breed them to keep the numbers up. I don't know if it's appropriate to tell me to be breeding things, but sure. Please kill no more than needed and make sure there is more before you leave. Hold on, this is a little out on my end. Oh, wait, no, wrong way. Hold on. Okay. Resume. There's just like pink everywhere. I don't. Oh, well, no, now it's too quiet. Hold on. This is going to take some fine tweaking. Someone get on the game and chauffeur her around. We will return to the room on Sunday if that motivates you to finish it. Very true. Also, please look at how cute my freaking avatar is. Look at this. She's. Hi? What? 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 Okay, but like, you can. Why? Just, right. Come here, bitch. I don't care how many times I die. You're coming down with me. I'm right near spawn, fucker. Let's go. Let's try. All right. Anyway. Okay. You're going to need to fix the peaking. You started screeching at it, and your mic just went quiet. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hi, Samson. All right, hold on. I think the compressor. Okay, so I have adjusted the compressor a bit. Can you guys hear the mouth pops now? Your greeting to song got cut out. Hold on. I need now the mouth pops. All right, hold on. Well, I know I was saying that we were going to do this, but okay. I heard half of it. Let's try that again. Hi, Sang-san! Was that audible? You know, I'm wondering if... So I'm gonna turn down the compressor. You know what? That's good to see the scuff is still alive. Oh, of course. Let's turn up the input gain. Can you all hear the poppies like that? Okay, bye, Papa Secret. We love you. Now try screeching at another hostile mom. Okay. Okay, so. There's so much going on here. All right, let's try to screech real quick. Ah! Fear me! I am the destroyer of worlds! How are we doing? Okay. Why are you giving me these tips? We do indeed fear you. Okay, so I think we're doing good. Goose's Barter Shop on the sale of free. Hi, cat. All right, so hopefully that works a little better. We will still fine tune. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff here. Hello, kitty. All right, you guys let me know if we need to make more adjustments. But hopefully with the yell, it was okay. And you guys said for the pops, just... there was still a lightly drop, but it is fine for now. Phineas only her ability not to eat for extended periods. I got yelled at today. Dallas's project, please no touch. All right, well, no. I was told not to touch this, so we're gonna leave. I really like these. These are cool. I like the walkways. Very helpful for bunnies who like to fall. This is cool. Okay, I don't want to stay on the walkway. Sorry. I forgot that stuff was there. This is a snow globe, and I love it. It's so cute. There's two of them. Hi. All right, whose place is this? Nobility, architects, and constructions. Bunny safe walks are always important. I agree. I'm glad you like my lanterns. They're very nice. Write your orders and place in invoices. Write your order on the provided book and quill. Leave it signed in the invoices chest. Wait to be contacted about pricing and location. Ask about our pre-builds. Wait till you see the zoo. Interesting. Hello. This is so interesting. Also, wow. No. Get back in there. Oh, shit. No. I am so sorry. I didn't. Fuck. The snowman yearns for freedom. I'm very sorry. Come here, little snowman. Come back into your cage. Shit. I have been on the server for like 2 seconds.
Now the main problem area
no,
is up here.
Come
All
back.
this going on
Stop trying to leave.
What causes me the most physical discomfort.
Sorry. Can we get some music? Yeah, hold on. Turn on the monster cat. Turn it on so you guys can hear it, but I don't want to hear it, so I've got to die. Alright, please let me know if that is too loud. How to know where Bun has been, look for open doors. I'm sorry! Alright, well, it's fine, it lives in there now. I like all the torches. Also, this field of view is way too high. How do I adjust that?
That's what I'm talking about.
I think I want a smaller field of view. Did that do it? It is allowed. Put it down by half. Okay, hold on. Monster cat is a little out. Is that better? Welcome to the scuff. This feels like it didn't do much. Much better? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die anyway. I think I want the field of view just a lot lower. It still feels like that's really high. Do I have to like apply it? Wait, am I doing this wrong? I think I'm making it worse. We have just started and everything is going wrong. Okay, hold on. Field of view higher? Ah, close enough. That's funny, the music stops when you stop talking. Really? Huh. So like if I'm not talking, Monster Cat stops? That's fascinating. Oh my goodness, it's Christmas. Huh. I don't know how to work with that. Oh, he's so pretty. It wouldn't be a fun stream without a little bit of scuff. Scuff streams build character. Goes dead silent once you stop talking. Huh. Why? Hold on. Browser? Gremlins. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that. Like I said, if any of y'all happen to understand how the hell microphones work, please hit me up. I very clearly need assistance. Ah! Clearly, I don't know what's going on. Ooh, what's this? Oh, wait, no, hold on. There's this building. Ah. Fireflies! Oh, I love it here. This is so pretty. You guys have done so much. We got the LGBTQIA sheep living its best life. There's 2 of them. Hell yeah, pride. ADHD at its finest. I am autistic, thank you very much. Oh, bees! Ugh. Why do the bees make macaroni sounds? I don't do. I don't think we should be that close to the bees. We should leave the bees to their privacy. Yay, pride! Oh, hey, bed. It's a purple bed. Clearly it was made for me. Minecraft. Hi, Shio! What's going on down there? And Chip. Hello, horse. This is Fred. Nice to meet you, Fred. I see we have an enchanting table. An arrow. Awesome! Hi! Did the bunnies disappear? Maybe? It is a fascinating place. Hi, little Sadado friend. There's 2 of you! Hi! Alright, so this is fantastic. Class time for me. Okay, Dennis, have a good day at class. I named the brown one dog. Understandable. Dirt, just dirt. +1 grass block. Ores, bones and seeds, wood sapling, miscellaneous, potion, weapons, mining blocks, this chest, and the one. Oh, no, wait. This one and the one on the right. Ooh, a skulk sensor. Snuggles asks for a ning. Music discs. Hi, Doc Holiday. Are these diamonds? Hello, dog. I don't remember them making those kind of sounds. Why do you sound like that, dog? You stay there. I see there's a monument to sin over there, otherwise known as a mob spawner. Pork. Pork, boof, beef, bow wow, bjork. They had an update for wolves that gave them no sounds. Ah. Hi, Snuggles! Let's go check this way. Do, 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 da, 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 da. I like the sounds. I really do like the lanterns. Look at the fire. Ah! Mm. Regrets! Regrets! Ow. There needs to be a stop, drop, and roll function. Interesting. I'm taking these. Reminder, you are flammable. Shut up. Alright. My melons. I'm sorry. I need these by royal order of the princess. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm having an adventure. I desire to see what you all have made. Dead ass melon. It's fine. It's fine. This goes down a good while. This goes on for a while. Ice Age. Madison, if you... I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. Yeah, same. If you guys were in D&D, what kind of class do you think you'd be? Like, class and... What's in here? Oh, I'm sure this isn't dangerous in any way, shape, or form. Okay. And now we have a very nice area of lava, very important. I played D&D and I've already played about 4 races. I've been told that I'm a gnome, to which I say, fuck y'all. I was reading chat! I was reading chat! Alright, well, free trip back up to the surface. Genuinely NPC support character of some sort. Understandable. Alright, well, that's what I get for not fucking looking where I'm going. Alright, well, we've checked this way. We're gonna go back the other way in case we missed stuff. You steal my melons and you slept in my bed. Rude, so rude. Alright, everyone, you heard it here first. Mama doesn't love me and Mama does not want me to sleep in their bed. Flammable means you catch on fire. Shut up, Bishop! I was looking at chat while just walking forward. You all know my attention span is like in the negatives. I get distracted by something a little while ago. I think she's inflammable. Don't. No, I think it's pretty easy to set me on fire. Shut up, screams of the damned. I've played a Goliath, a race of physical light, an immortal, and a kobold that looks like a leopard gecko. I love leopard geckos. They mean the same thing and I am being difficult. Phineas, why are you making fun of the bunny that English isn't my first language? Black-scaled dragonborn. Oh, nice. I don't know where this goes, but there's a path and therefore I must follow it. You didn't miss anything. The big open room was pretty much the rest of it, just outside lava. Fair enough. I don't know where I'm going, but I must follow this path. You ought to put a lot of work into this. It just keeps... What in the hell is that in the distance? Can you guys see that? the fuck just huffed? All right. I don't remember this path. This branches into Jay and Dallas's stuff. I got to morph my laughter race into a disco ball and help set free my scene friend to dance with the deer. Chicken. I mean, that sounds like a delightful adventure. Hello, sheep. Goodbye, sheep. Oh, the path ends. Cow. Hi, cow. Hi, cow. Nom 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 nom. Donations to the temple. Grey wool. What's the temple for? What's this a temple for? What are we worshipping? Ow. Okay, so I see like food. I mean, this is cool, but I do not know what we are worshipping, so I should leave. Did I say? Oh shit! I am so sorry. All right, I need to be careful where I'm going. That was something Dad has built for you. Oh, it's a temple to me. Oh, thank you. Look at the fire. The fire. I'm 100% sure you did that on purpose. So I have an explanation for my behavior. In my modded world, I have an obsidian rose that allows me to not catch on fire. And because I have been playing that, I am used to being near fire and lava and it not being a problem. So whenever I see fire and lava, my brain just goes, oh yeah, no, that's fine. This is how you build up your immunity to large fires, by setting yourself on small fire. Ah, right, the same as bullets. Math checks out. The only thing I have learned is I should just not be anywhere near fire. It's a very pretty world. I remember that I wanted to build a castle. I don't remember where. I just remember that's something that I wanted to do at some point. For now, though, I'm apparently going to scale this mountain. Or fall. Either one. Both of those are fine. Oh, right. So, now that we have, like, from what I can tell, explored the server and seen what everyone was working on. Great job, everyone. 10 out of 10. Praise from the bunny princess all around. I got my IUD taken out yesterday. For those of you that are not in the Discord server, first off, understandable. Go towards spawn and look towards the acacia biome. You'll find the area you wanted to build in. Ha! You think I know where spawn is. Well, I found trees again, so I might be close. Well, maybe this is just a really big area. Anyway, so I went and got my IUD out. And I talked about this in the Discord, but if you're not in the Discord, again, understandable. And while I was at the doctor this last time, I didn't see this. What's this? Hold on, I've been distracted yet again. This is such a pretty house. Puppet's house. Goose and Zach. Hi, puppy. Very nice, very nice. What the hell is that? What is that? All right. Well, that's something. I like their chest organization. It's a copper golem. It sorts stuff. Oh. Does it do a good job? They have such a cute house. Hi, kitty. Okay, yes. So, the last time that I went to the doctor, they made me get an ultrasound for my belly, and they told me that my IUD, and if you do not know, an IUD is an intrauterine device. It is a little piece of metal or plastic that goes inside of your cervix, and if it's the copper kind, it kills sperm on contact, and it's used as a birth control. If you use like I think the ones in America are the Mirena and the Skyda, then it releases hormones like the pill, and it makes your body think that you're pregnant, so your body will like kind of behave better, I guess. I got mine because I have the endometriosis, and it was supposed to help. But we oh, there's my giant penis tower. That's how I was supposed to find out where I wanted to go. Right. Okay, hold on. Back to the penis tower. But when I got my IUD in, because I've had like 3, I think. When I got them put in, the idea was that it was supposed to help with my endometriosis. And for some reason, like when I had my first one in, it helped a whole bunch. Like my body was like behaving pretty well. Wow, there's just monsters galore here. What's that? It's a chicken! Hi, chicken! Die. Thank you. You know, I'm realizing that I really wanted to build here, and I have diddly squat for materials. So, ow. I gotta go to sleep and then go get materials to try to start building. You need more food? I got a chicken. I got a whole chicken right here. Nom 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 nom. I have salmonella. Well, that's new. Go to the community hub. Left some materials there for you. Am I going towards the community hub? Chicken sushi's a real thing. So is horse sushi. Which, I mean, more power to you if that's what you want to eat. I'm good. Raw chicken has given you food poisoning since like forever in Minecraft. Well, excuse the hell out of me. I've never eaten raw chicken in Minecraft. I'm working on it. I am hungry. I did what needed to be done. But I'm already poisoned. There, my hunger's fixed. Big building is community hub. All right, we're here. You have zombie flesh. What other food do you need? All right, so the community has left some materials for me. Where? I don't want to steal anybody else's, but raw food in most survival games is bad to eat. I'm a cannibal! Do you think I cook you guys first? Raw beef and fish is apparently fine in Minecraft, but raw pork too, which is wild. Everything in the community is free to take. Okay. Not potion materials. Or I just tried to middle mouse click to organize this, and it didn't. And part of me just died inside. I hope you guys know. Come here, more melon. Because apparently melon is my food of choice. Wood and saplings. I see cherry planks. Cherry sapling. No, I will not cook you guys. Ever since my first bite of cookie dough, I know I like things raw. No. Everyone shut the fuck up. Everyone shut... I don't think I need a diamond pickaxe. Probably the sword. I am going to take this chest plate. Not dying immediately would be nice.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ADK.
no, fair. Thank you for
ladies and
neutral.
gentlemen, if you
No,
will,
no,
look
no.
right here.
Perfect, thanks. I need an axe. No, Bun said anything. Why would Bun say anything? Yep. There's sticks. Sticks would be nice. Yeah, mining blocks. Okay, so while I am trying to get my life figured out, which is already in shambles, so the IUD, the purpose of it is to like help things. And for my first IUD that I got, it seemed like it helped really well. And then I don't know why it just kind of stopped helping. And I recently went to the doctor. Sorry, Bun, the sticks is one thing I didn't get it out of, was constantly busy with other things. That's okay. You have done a wonderful job. Hi, horse. You have done a wonderful job. Stop barking at me. Where's that crafting table? Have I just skipped it like 4 times? Yep, there it is. I figured I probably had, but yeah, so when they did an ultrasound on my belly, because they were really worried with my belly, one side of my belly like is lifted much higher than the other, and they're like, you might have a burst ovary. Thankfully it's not. Why do I have a clock? Where did I get this clock from? All right, whatever. But they were saying like, hey, because you because you don't look good, we're gonna do the ultrasound. And when they did the ultrasound, they found out that my IUD was not where it should be. So to kind of help better explain here, we have talked about the fact that I now have to go to pelvic floor therapy. The reason for the pelvic floor therapy is my endometriosis is making my body so incredibly tense that it is just hurting everything inside. Hi, Winter! I've been better. Hello, cow. Moo. Okay, hold on. Well, that's cool. I need to go make stuff for a bed. So from what they said, the issue that was happening with my IUD, because an IUD is shaped like a T, and they have to like shove it into your cervix, and they don't numb you for it. It is extremely barbaric. But it's like, it looks like a straight line when it's first going in, and then the arms extend. So it's like a capital letter T just hanging out inside of like a Minecraft pickaxe. Yeah! But the arm parts are inside of you, up in your uterus area. Again, very, very painful all around. And from what they said, what was going on with my body was my pelvic floor was so incredibly tense and my muscles were so clenched that the arms of the T were bending back into a straight line and slowly being forced out of me. That is how intense my endometriosis is making my muscles just like squeeze tight because I am in so much pain. So yeah, my body was forcing out a piece of rigid plastic, and they were super duper worried that it was going to end up either embedding in my cervix, which is a bad thing, or that they were going to that it was going to like end up coming out of my cervix and then puncture the vaginal wall. That pig is a different color. Why does that pig look like that? Armadillo! Yes, very much pressure. So much pressure. So they were super duper worried that it was just going to like either live in my cervix for forever without surgery, or it was going to puncture the vaginal canal. So yesterday I went to go get it out. And when I got there, all right, so for everyone, Was I being too much again? One moment, please. Let's see here. Give me one moment. I just received a text message. Hello, raiders! Hi, house! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello to all of our beautiful raiders. My name is Princess Bunnable. I am a Cannibal Bunny Princess. I like to play horror games on Friday, Saturday, Monday, but this weekend we are doing a Minecraft weekend. So thank you so much for the raid, Howl! What were you guys playing? Mods, I have just answered the question that you were asking. Part of the ship, part of the crew, time to donate a kidney or two. But yes, amazing time for the raid. Alright, so carrying on. Also, how was Dead by Daylight going? Sorry, brain is all sorts of places. Alright, I at least have enough to make a bed. We're moving up in the world, everyone. We got a bed. Well, we have the stuff to make a bed. I feel like as long as I can set my spawn point, then we'll be in business. Come back here, sheep. But yeah, I hope Dead by Daylight was going well. So with when I went to go get it removed, you have a new clip, by the way. Oh, look at it on break. I'm already afraid. I already have fear. Minecraft, but still horror, just medical horror today. Yay! Good, going good for both Survivor games and Kidda. Had to deal with a rage beta, but he didn't get what he wanted. I am a firm believer of do not feed the trolls. Feed me instead. I am a cannibal. But yes, so we went into the doctor, and Rook came with me. So thank you to Rook. Rook comes with me, and the doctor goes, "All right, are you ready?" I guess. Why don't you just borrow one from the community center? You already stole my bed, might as well steal it fully. No! You wanted to bitch and moan about me stealing it, so no. Wait, that's a rock. Damn it. Alright, hold on. I have to get enough wool of the same color. Okay, we gotta go kill more sheep. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just go murder a bunch more sheep. So we get into the doctor, and Rook is holding my hand because the mods would not let me go to this alone, very understandably. And if you all do not know, there is a device called a speculum. Or, no, I think, somebody correct my English if I'm saying that wrong. But, it is essentially like, there was no bitching and moaning. It was a statement of fact. You stole my bed. I slept in it for a single night. I took refuge. See if I ever do that again. And speculum is a it looks like a torture device because it kind of is, but it looks like a duck bill, and claimed as bun territory. Yep. But it goes inside of the inside, and then it gets like cranked open with a knob, so it just crunch, open. It hurts. It hurts real bad, especially when your pelvic floor is moonlighting as a hydraulic press. Having it forced open does not feel good. So poor Rook is holding my hand while I am just like internally screaming. Jaws of Life OBGYN edition. And with a IUD, it has like long strings, and doctors are supposed to be able to just like grab those strings and pop, it comes right out. I feel her rooting around, and I feel her grab onto the IUD because my soul left my body, and I'm just at which point she gives it a real good hard tug, and it doesn't fucking come out. She then goes, "Oh, it's stuck." Here we go. Tugs another time. It does not come out. I am like clinging to the wall. I have like my nails dug into the friggin' wall. And she's like, okay, last big one, yank. At which point I am just, soul has left my body. I have met gods old and new. I am on the verge of tears. Poor friggin' Rook is just like holding on to me. Just, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And I'm just, no, it's not. No, it's not. You poor guys. That has to be the worst thing a doctor can say. Oh yeah, exact. So after she has yanked it out of me, she holds it up like a fish. And it's like, do you want to see? It was absolutely embedded in you. It has taken some of your cervix with it. And I'm just like, no, thank you. I would like to leave now, please. And she like hands me a pad and she's like, okay, bye. I'll talk to like the really big hospital that you're going to get your surgery at and make sure that they're like prepared for you. Thanks. So Rook helps me get dressed. I am dizzy. I am like on the verge of tears. TMI, but my wife isn't on stream, so I can say it. Her doctor asked her if she wanted to see the last one too. Why? I guess morbid curiosity? I don't know. Like, I feel like it's probably like a leftover reflex. Like, a lot of times OBGYNs also deliver babies, so if they're yanking something out of your cervix, it's usually a kid, and you generally want to see those. So I guess it's just kind of like, here you go. Showing you what came out of your cervix is what comes next in this process, right? Didn't even pay for your cab fare, right? Gonna go eat chicken and check on doggos. I'll be right back. Okay. But wow, look at how pretty the water is. But yeah, so Rook is with me, primarily like supporting me as I want to fall. And he's just like, it's okay, it's okay. And we're at the front desk waiting to get to the rest of my paperwork. And there's like a little ¿cómo se dice? Bucket? Bucket is not the right word, but that's the word I'm gonna use. There's like a little bucket that has a bunch of lollipops. I guess, you know, lollipops would be in a good test subject at this point. But Mama comes up and she's like, excuse me, I'm so sorry, can you scooch? My son wants a lollipop. And it's like, oh yeah, of course. You know, I can barely stand, but that has nothing to do with you. Oh, I was gonna murder your mom, but I don't want to make you Batman. Okay, bye. So the mom's like, can I please get a lollipop for my son? Sure. And she asks the kid what kind of lollipop he wants. And he goes, I want a rainbow lollipop. Well, sweetheart, they don't have rainbow lollipops. Well, why not? To which my response, as I'm on the verge of tears, is just like, I agree with the small child. Why don't you guys have rainbow lollipops? Rainbow lollipops would be very comforting right now. So yeah, I got home. And the mods was just like, do you need anything? Do you want anything? And it's like, to die. I want to fucking die. Everything hurts. I am in so much pain. I think I have enough wool now. Hold on. I truly do need a bed at some point. Hey, bed. No. Gonna sleep out in the wilderness. So they get me home and they get me into bed and they're like, okay, you need to like eat or do something. And it's like, no, I'm going to lay here and I am going to contemplate death. That's what I'm gonna do. I will, whatever I need to. Are you pigs? You are. No, come back here. No witnesses. Okay. I believe some people call sleeping out in the wilderness camping. Just like the old gods intended. Anyway, so I'm like, I just want to sleep, please. I am in so much pain. I am so sore. Why do I have a lodestone? They give a bunch of animals new looks based on what biome they are in. Oh, cool. Light-weighted pressure plate. I have a bunch of stuff that I don't know where the hell it came from. Yeah, I got no idea where most of this stuff came from. Anyway, So the mods get me into bed, and I love how I said I really needed this chest and proceeded to not use it. So the mods left me alone for a little while, and eventually I sent one of them a message, because I think I mentioned this in one of the other streams. I sleep with a 75-pound weighted blanket, because I desire to be crushed. That's probably an... Oh, look at the leaf. That's probably also another reason why, like, my taste in partners is Snorlax. Is please lay on top of me and crush me. I want that blanket. It's a really good blanket, let me tell you. So I asked for help because I have to piddle. And Bishop comes to help me piddle. Like, get the blanket off of me. Bishop did not accompany me to the bathroom, even though they have done that before because I have needed it before. Remember, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. So the Hello. So the moment that, like, we get the blankets off of me, I am shivering uncontrollably. Like, to the point of it is making my teeth chatter. And Bishop looks at me and they're just like, are you? Yes, I am going into shock. So that was delightful fun. I started going into shock. We wrapped me under so many blankies. And I would love to say that I took a nap, but no, I passed out. I imagine mostly from pain. So I just passed right out, didn't wake up for many hours. One of the mods came to check on me. I don't remember who, but they were just like, are you okay? I'm going back to sleep. All right. So went right back to bed. Eventually I woke up. And when I woke up, it was, all right, I'm going to eat this food, and now I'm going to go right the fuck back to sleep. So I passed right back out. I finally woke back up around like 1 a.m. And upon waking up was just like, good. Everything is great. This is absolutely not one of the worst days of my life pain-wise. So then I just like played on my phone for a few hours until one of the mods came to check on me and was just like, why are you awake? I have napped like all day. I can't sleep anymore. So that's when they decided to also let me, so like, I'm a really big fan of Tetris to an extent. And like, here is my issue with Tetris. Had a bad day, played Tetris about it. Exactly. So my issue with Tetris is I just want to veg out and play the game. I did not come to play Tetris to get more anxiety. So whenever I am playing the game and it starts to speed up, like, oh, don't you want a challenge? No, I don't. I don't want a challenge. I don't want to be like Major League Gaming Pro Bun. I have no desire to do that. I would very, very much like to sit here and play this game at the same speed endlessly for like 3 hours, please. That's all I want. I don't want it to speed up. I don't want to like test my skill. This is not Mortal Kombat for me. I just want to fucking play Tetris. So there is a game called like Tetris Effect. That's something you said last night. Yes, I have very strong emotions about this. So at this point, I am talking to one of my friends and they're just like, hey, if you get the game Tetris Effect, you might be able to do something like that. So I started playing Tetris Effect, or was it one of that? I'm not sure who was talking yesterday, honestly. It's a bit of a blur because of the excruciating pain I was in. I love Tetris Effect. So I wanted to play like, again, like a Zen marathon mode. And the very first part of the game is like, would you like to have a bad acid trip? I'm sorry, what? And it's like, welcome to the deep. We're gonna have dolphins and shit. And there's gonna be bubbles playing. And look at the shapes and colors. It's just, oh, okay, great. Thanks. This is not what I wanted. And like every mode was like that. Every mode was just like, are you ready for EDM? Unts, 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 rave. Me, Draco, and someone else. Yeah, probably. But it was rough. It was really rough. And I'm just like, this isn't what I I want to do an axe. Shapes and colors, the likes of which I've never seen. Seriously. So eventually I found out that in a very, very convoluted way, you can set up the endless mode. And the way you do that is like you have to go in and you have to turn on AI versus mode. And you have to set the AI to like ridiculously easy. And then you set the speed to 1 and will not. It looks like I'm just explaining this to the cow. Hi, cow, listen to me. So you set the speed to 1 so it doesn't increase. All right, fuck you. Don't listen to my comment. You know what? You're rude. Come here. Anyway, so you set the speed to 1 and you set it to endless mode. And then you have like half of the screen on your Switch to play. And so like I'm like on the left side of the screen, just having a great time. I got to like line 700, I think. And then on the right side of the screen, there's this poor fucking AI who is just fighting for his life. Because every time I get Tetris or something, it sends shit over to him. So I am just hearing like do 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 as that poor AI is just getting his ass beat, and I'm just here, just not my suckers, not my monkeys. I'm not even gonna go pay attention to what's happening over there. Moral of the story: I got the Tetris that I wanted, and beat the shit out of a cranker as it happened. So you know, good times all around. I want to go mining. Over here struggling to see the lavender spread on her way. I was having a hard time, all right? I was having a rough day. See, I feel like this is going to be the failure state of me playing Minecraft with other people. Is my happiness is when I am just like off mining. Like I very much enjoy the mine aspect of Minecraft. These are on the wrong side, aren't they? Hold on, I gotta fix that. Like, that's the other thing is, like, the community has been asking, like, hey, when are you going to play with us? And it's like, I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna give you all the heads up that I just kind of wander off into the wilderness and eventually come back for food. I really want to see the ball in one of the corners. I'll work on it! If you want to mine for diamonds, mine's at the perfect level. Just watch out for the lava patches. Same here. I spend most of my time mining. I like mining. Also, no, I can't piggyback off of your work. You bitched at me for laying in your bed. You think I'm gonna go to your mines? That thing spit at me. But yeah, so moral of the story is if you have internal genitalia, the healthcare system hates you, no matter where you live in the world. And everything is awful. Did I miss one? Okay. All right. But yeah, so that is how that went. Technically, it was mine and Madison's work. See, Snuggles, if it was your work, then yes. But Madison bitched at me. Madison said mean things to me, so now on a matter of principle, I can't. Yes, I am a petty bun. So yeah, most of today at work, my boss was just like, are you okay to work? Me? Más o menos. Like, more or less. My boss was deeply concerned. It was just like, for all that is fucking holy bun, please take care of yourself. I'm working on it. I'm trying. You know, we are just going to do the poverty way of making windows. Perfect. Sunrise. Sunset. I know what time of day it is. So yeah. Yesterday really, really sucked. I spent the vast majority of it crying and going into shock. Oh! We also have tons of grass in the community center. No, that's your grass. To one very special viewer, please take your medicine. Well, you're doing well enough to talk with your clowns and have them cheer you up. I love you guys. You guys are not my clowns. You are very, very lovely close friends of mine. Yes, yes, parasocial, I know. Oh, also, so we're gonna have a fun talk. You guys know I am a baby. Something that I will sometimes ask the mods to do if I am having like the worst day ever, like yesterday was, is I would occasionally ask them like, will you read to me, please? Because I find it very comforting being read to. I feel like a lot of people do. So I asked if they would read to me. And Rook was just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll read to you. I am the mother-fruffing court jester. I court-jested a lot of courts to get here, and I deserve to be called as such. Okay, very fair. You are my court jester. I am sorry I dishonored you as such. So I asked Rook if he would read to me. And like the first story that Rook reads is like very, very sweet. It is a story about it's a story of like a bunch of starfishies being washed up on the beach, and like a little kid is throwing them back into the ocean because it matters and makes a difference to them. It was like maybe 3 paragraphs. Very cute. My second girlfriend like hearing me talk her to sleep. Some people just like hearing calming voices. Yeah, I love when people read to me. So that was a very, very sweet first one. So because it was very short though, Rook was like, oh, do you want me to read you another story? And it's like, yeah, yes, please. So Rook starts reading me another story. And like, it's a bit of a weird story. And the story basically went, there was a lovely garden, and there were bunches of trees, and the trees were alive, and there were children that played in the garden. Every day when they would get home from school, they would play in this garden. Cool. During the springtime, the trees would bear fruit, and they would have peaches, and it was great. And the children talked about how much they loved being there. Fantastic. One day, the giant, where this giant came from, I don't fucking know. One day, the giant comes home and goes, hey, this is my garden. This is my home. Get off of my property. And he sets up a big, like, fence around his property, and he sets up a sign that says, no solicitors. Okay. So the children are sad, but they're like, all right, well, it's his garden. At which point, the very elements themselves tell this giant to go fuck himself. And like, it is now a perpetual winter in this giant's garden because squatters' rights, fuck you. Like, how dare you not want a bunch of kids in your garden? Like, they've been there for a while. They like to go play there. Fuck you. And the giant is so sad because, again, this whole story just very much felt like squatters' rights propaganda. And eventually the giant is like, well, it's been like 3 years and it's still winter. Something's probably wrong. And he goes outside and he sees that like the children have crawled in through a hole in the wall. Once upon a time, there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. Yeah, basically. But like these children have like scuttled in from a hole in the wall. And at which point, like it has become spring again and the trees are happy. And there's one kid who's crying because he can't be in a tree. So the giant comes over and picks him up and the child kisses him. So he loves the child now. And then the child just fucks off to Narnia because he doesn't see this kid again for like 5 years. And it's like, okay, well, whatever. Except for one day, he looks outside and he notices the child is back. And he runs over, and it's like this very touching moment of the giant gets to see the child that loved him again. Except okay, bye, mama. So he gets up to the child, and he is just like, oh, I've missed you so much. Where have you been, my little friend? And then he goes, wait, who has hurt you? And the story, like, as Rook is reading it, he says he looked down to the child's hand and saw that there were nail marks in his hands, and then saw that there were nail marks in his feet. At which point, Rook stops reading, and I lift my head up from the pillow and just slowly turn to look at him and go, "Are you fucking reading me a story about Jesus? Are you surprised Jesus jump scaring me?" And Rook is panicking, going, "Not intentionally! Not intentionally! I didn't know!" And I'm just, "You wait until I am at my most vulnerable and try to proselytize to me? You wait until I can't escape to try to convert me?" And he's freaking out, going, "I swear, I didn't mean to." But I'm like, "You know I followed the gods old and new. What the fuck?" So, yeah, just out of nowhere, Rook is trying to convert me to Christianity. And I'm like, "This is bullshit. I already feel bad. And you're doing this?" And Rook is apologizing. And it's just like, "I'm going to go to bed now. I think I'm done. I think it's time for me to take a nap." So that's the first book we're reading to you when... So that's the first book we're reading when you read to us? No, we are not reading the Bible. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious of just, this is fascinating, a very nice story, weirdly heavily on squatters' rights, but still a nice story. Wait, what? I'm sorry, Jesus, why is there Jesus jump scare? So yeah, there was a whole bunch of me just staring at Rook going, you want to explain this bullshit?" And him just going, "No, I'm sorry." Very clearly, I should have done a little more research into what I was about to read to you. And I'm here just, you fucking think? You think that in the depths of my agony, I want Jesus? So, yeah. That's how the past 24 hours have been. I lost a chunk of my uterus, and Rook tried to convert me to Christianity. Real enough. Where's Uncle Sobek? I need Sobek here to try to convert me to like the Egyptian gods instead. Now you've got to watch Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned. Is it Surprise Jesus? Welcome, my child. It's time to go now. I see that you are, unable to get away from me. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Just, no! Please, no! Needless to say, it's been a hard few days. I am still trying to find out when I get my surgery scheduled. You look like an already cooked chicken. Like, that chicken just looks delicious. Hello, cow. At this point, I would just really... doesn't Rook know that we're running a cult here and only need the one true bun? Exactly! How are you going to try to convert me to a different religion when I am the religion? It's bullshit! Kill the sheep. Kill the sheep. Dracula versus Satan. Then Dracula has a kid that turns into an angel and attacks him at the end on behalf of the Christian God. It's a Marvel movie. Dracula is canon in Marvel. Yeah. If you've ever played Marvel Rivals, Dracula is in there. But yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy the story of Rook just deciding that I need Jesus. Just like I am aware that I have not led like the most holy life. But if you don't happen to be a Christian, that's fucking fine. All I can think of is the old animation where Jesus come down and takes the one guy and he's screaming for his friend Chris to help me. Yeah. Dracula on Moon Knight, $5. Delightful times. It has been so long since I have played base Minecraft. It's actually just been a while since I have played Minecraft. All I know is fine dining, breathing, and killing things. And I don't actually understand fine dining. So, we're already off to a bad start. On God! You bitch! I'm fine. I'm fine. the god of consumption. What was that thing from Game of Thrones? I am the god of tits and wine. I mean, I'm not the god of either of those things. I have no tits and I have no wine. You mean snacking? Leave me alone. So Cinda was not incorrect about something, but I'm gonna tell him to go fuck himself anyway. What do you mean you whine all the time? Fuck you too, Shio. You're involved in the statement of go fuck yourself now. So if you are a part of the Discord, you will notice I have a bit of a problem with remembering that food exists. Because I am on a lot of medications and like every single one of them suppresses my appetite. So, and fuck that creeper. Go fuck yourself for medical purposes. Yeah, the fact that the doctors are just like, hey, you should still work on dietation. My cervix is like missing a chunk. I think I can skip a few days of learning to go fuck myself. Thank you, doctors. But like, because I have a teensy tiny bit of a problem with remembering to eat, I now regularly will post pictures of what I'm eating in the annex. That way, if people happen to notice, like, hey, Bun, it's been like 9 hours since you've eaten, perhaps you should go fucking do that. Which I am forever grateful for. Thank you to all of my lovely emergency rations for making sure that I'm gonna die. Fuck. Okay. That was a series of unfortunate events. Charcuterie meal boards are fine. I don't even know if we can say that if I'm eating charcuterie. Also, it's called coochie shark. Get it right? Jeez. Ah! This is going so poorly. Though I walk through the valley of death, I shall shit myself. Yep. That's how that phrase goes. Sorry, I don't follow Jesus no matter what Rook is trying to get me to do. Fuck. All right. Plowman's lunch, bread, cheese, and pickled something. Yeah. But yeah, so like 9 times out of 10, what I am doing is my meals, and we're gonna put it in quotations thanks to Cinda, like I have some cheese cubes, I got some pickles, there is like some, so they're just called meat sticks, but everybody was clowning on them because they're like the opposite version of a Slim Jim. So instead of like a slender Jimothy, they're like a thick James. Put the rest of the ram in to cook. I did. Thick Jims. Yay. But it'll be like some meat, some cheese, maybe chips. Or it's like a giant fucking thing of broccoli. But Cinder was like, you don't actually eat meals. You just like snack. You look like a middle schooler who was left to their own devices and just has like a bunch of random shit from the pantry. And it's like, I can't argue with you because you're not wrong. But fuck you. So yeah. I'm like, last night, I had like a protein shake for breakfast, and then I didn't eat anything until like 7 or 8. Then today, I had a protein shake and a fuck ton of broccoli. And then like right before stream, the mods were just like, hey, eat more. I wanna eat. I only eat meals if I'm cooking for someone else. Other than that, I'm eating ingredients. Phineas, you are a man after my own heart. Yep. I will eat bits and pieces of things. Food is a pain in the ass. Like, I understand it is necessary to eat. I am not arguing at all that you shouldn't eat. No, please absolutely eat. Eating is vital to, being alive. Absolutely. Rules for thee, not for me. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the best thing I can kind of say here. Is like, I understand that we should. I just kind of don't wanna. I had pizza. I found out that some people are trying to dogpile Macapraya's film. People called you a slur. Well, that's not good. I mean, eventually the mods and I are gonna watch Iron Lung. I think it's only playing in America right now, right? Like, I don't think it's out in other places to where we can't watch it yet. I do look forward to watching it. I think the other thing is, for like Iron Lung, I am not expecting like groundbreaking Oscar-worthy cinema. I am expecting a YouTuber's passion project. I think it's out in other parts of the world. We will have to look. If it's good, I want to see if my mom would like to watch it. Okay. But yeah, like I'm expecting like a YouTuber's passion project. He put his heart and soul into it. Cool. It's out in some parts of Asia. They're working on Spanish translation right now. Oh, cool. Oh my goodness. So the new Silent Hill movie is out and we haven't watched it yet. It is apparently just like horrifically bad. I still want to watch it, but like people are saying that it is so incredibly bad that it is just like a spit in the face of the original source material. And I still want to see it and like make my own opinion. But I am so devastated to hear that. Excuse me. But like I am devastated to hear that because the original Silent Hill movie is such a good movie. Like even now, it absolutely withstands the test of time of being a great friggin' movie. And I am just utterly heartbroken to think that like one of my favorite movies of all time, like the sequel to it is just shit. I am so sad by that. Bye-bye, just took a screenshot. Get off of my roof! Well, I don't have a roof. Iron Lung was directed by Mark and the original game creator. Yeah, a YouTuber's passion project. Like I said, like I am not expecting an Oscar. Like I expect it's going to be a movie that was made by, you know, a YouTuber who was excited to do that. I still think it'll be good. I also just happen to really like Mark, so. All right, where the hell is the enemy that won't let me sleep? Yeah, what? Why are you in my house, you bitch? Like. Ah, there's still a monster nearby. This is going so. No! Great. Great. Okay, well. Lizard. Uncle Sonic! Lizard. I'm just gonna sleep while my house is in shambles. Lizard. I mean, I don't even really think that, like, it's a sheeple kind of thing. I think that people just tend to, like, for a lot of people, it is a matter of, like, we as human beings crave, like, a feeling of community and companionship. You want to be, like, people really yearn to feel like they are accepted by others and to feel like they are part of something. So I feel like for a lot of people, it is just the idea of, I want to feel accepted by those around me, and the people around me have this opinion. So I'm going to have that opinion. And especially if you come from a place where like it's kind of not encouraged to have different thoughts and opinion, then it can be really scary to put yourself out there and say that, you know, I think differently than you. Should you? Yeah. But for some people, that's just really hard to do. Man, I miss Auto. Edge of Sleep was good. Iron Lung will also probably be good. I liked Edge of Sleep quite a bit. I rarely watch Mark anymore, not that I don't like, but I do like seeing him around still. I think he's really cool. I watched a lot of Markiplier when I was growing up. And I think a large part of that is just I really like horror movies and like horror games. I'm sure you guys cannot tell. So like I really enjoy those. So I really like enjoyed watching him play horror games and just kind of like almost getting an idea for if I wanted to play like video games for a living, what would that look like? And it looks very different from what Mark is doing. I also don't, do this for a living. I did not mean to make this hole. Darn it. Oh, hail the king of Fuentes. But I'm really happy to see that, like, I feel like it can be very, very hard to be a YouTuber because as a YouTuber, whatever you get famous on is generally what people are going to expect from you for like the foreseeable future. And that's a really, really hard mold to break out of. And I am really glad that Mark and a bunch of other YouTubers have been able to break out of that mold and do the things that make them happy. Because it can be really difficult to say, I'm going to step away from what has given me my livelihood and do something that makes me genuinely happy. Like, that's scary. That is terrifying. That's also why, like, I know I've talked about how it would be cool to, like, so I like my job. I currently have no intentions of like just up and quitting my job to pursue this full time. A, because that's fucking scary. And B, I don't personally think like I have the personality to sustain that. I do not think like 12 hours of me just mumbling incoherently into the game is going to be something that people would like consistently want to see enough to pay me to do this. But also like I worked hard to get my job. I like my job. And that's why being a variety streamer / YouTuber can be good in the long run, even if everyone is doing it. I mean, at this point, it's just, what do you stream? Whatever the hell I want. I'm here to have fun. But yeah, like, if you've got a community after everything and you are good to try new things and see if your community supports, I mean, they stick around for you rather than the genre you play. That's fair. But like I said, like, I really like my job. And I never went into streaming with the idea of, oh, I can now, oh, hey, my lead delivery is here. Did I get my leads? I got my leads. Okay. But yeah, like I didn't come into this thinking like, oh, I want to make a career out of this. That way I can quit my job and be a streamer full time. Like, I like my job. My job pays pretty darn good. Like if one day we reach that point, sure, that would be cool. But it's not something I'm banking on. It's not like, if I just keep this up for a little bit longer, then I can quit my job and I can go do this. Like, I love you all dearly. I don't see that in my future. I do not see me becoming a full-time streamer, purely because, like, again, I don't feel like I have, like, the personality that can sustain that. But also, I don't know if I could, like, my anxiety is so bad. I do not know that I could, in good faith, let go of my paycheck. Because like I talked with the mods, because the mods asked like, would you ever consider being a full-time streamer? And my response was like, look, if I were to ever be a full-time streamer, I would have to, hi Sonic, you're gonna be famous. I mean, oh. Technical difficulties. But yeah, the mods were asking like, what would it take for you to be a full-time streamer? And I think the thing that I said was I would have to be like completely debt free, like make sure that I have paid off everything that needs like a monthly payment on it. Like I don't own a car, the mods do, so I don't have like a car note or anything, but I do have a mortgage. But it would be like I'd have to have like paid off all of that, and I would need to have like 2 years of expenses in the bank. That way, if this all went like tits up, I am not completely fucked. Because that's the other thing, is being a content creator is so fickle. Like at any given moment, you can like, well, I'm not gonna say at any given moment, like generally if you're not like a really bad person, like for me, if you guys go back through my past, I am very, very happy to say there's never going to be a point to where it's just like, oh, we found your old Twitter and you said Badfoot. No, I am a very boring bun. There's nothing in my past that can be like dredged up that I would be worried about. Even now, like I have always been very, very adamant, like if you are the kind of person that says slurs, you're gonna get a single thing of like, that's not fucking cool. And then even then, I am most likely not going to associate with you anymore. Because there are some people to where it's like, oh, it's funny to say it. No, it's not. It's not funny. It's not a, oh, well, I said it amongst friends, so it's okay. No. If you feel comfortable saying that amongst friends, then you feel comfortable feeling that way. And I'm not cool with that. I stick to my morals real strong. My morals do not budge. So I'm never worried about like being canceled because there's nothing in my past that's really cancelable. I'll pay it off for you. No, Shio, you may not. That would be such a hilarious goal to work towards. Pay off my mortgage! That's our first subathon. Pay off my mortgage. I streamed a lot and doing it day in and day out, you get burned out real quick. That's my other thing. For me personally, I do not feel like I would ever stream like more than 3 days a week. Like if I were ever to be a full-time streamer, I would probably stream for like longer, but I don't think I would stream every day. And I think for me, the primary thing for that is I need time to like be sane. I need time to just like decompress away from people. And I feel like you guys can tell whenever I am not being genuine in like my enthusiasm for the day. Like if there's something wrong, you guys can tell pretty quick. And I imagine like if I were a full-time streamer, you all would all be able to tell like, hey, Bun really isn't feeling this today. So yeah, but I don't really foresee myself ever being a full-time streamer. If I did, cool. But there would be some severe safety nets in place. Also, like, I don't know how on earth I would ever, like, I don't know how I would ever feel comfortable enough to walk, like, well, I work from home. But I don't know that I could ever go to my boss and just be like, hey, here is like my 2-month notice. I am leaving the company to go pursue content creation. Like, I feel like my boss would just stare at me and just be like, are you okay? Is this a cry for help? You can be sane. I can try. Like, you all right? Is somebody forcing you to do this? You good? Like, I do not think my boss would, I genuinely feel like my boss would probably call in a wellness check. Just, Bun, I didn't even know you were a streamer. This is a poor idea. You're like a really good employee. Don't do this. Back when I didn't have anything to do, I was always just sick and stuck at home. I mean, yeah, if you're doing it for like funds, absolutely. I just know for like me personally, I could not stream every single day long term. And like that's the other thing. Like I feel like for a subathon, with the fact that I have a full-time job, I don't know how I would even do a subathon. Fascinating. Anyway, but yeah, so like I don't know how I would do a subathon with the fact that I have a full-time job. Like, when am I supposed to do that? Is it just like it starts Friday night? Well, Bun found the hole I dug. It was a very, very deep hole. Echoed. Also, we will go on break once I have a fucking roof. So what some content creators doing is streaming, YouTube, merch, and sponsors. Oh yeah, no, like the vast majority of people that are doing this full time are like, I feel like a lot of them get most of their stuff from sponsorships and like dual streaming. Like having multiple streams of income is very, very important if you want to be a content creator full time. For me, it is I stream for fun. And like the way I have always kind of like tried to approach this is I got everything to get set up. And one of my very dear friends was very kind and built me my first computer. That way I could do stuff. And like I have a whole bunch of fun with that. There might come a day where if I have like a ridiculous amount of sponsorships and I am not afraid to do it, then I might take that plunge. But that's not going to be for a very, very long time. I usually stream 2 days a week and keep it 2 hours long unless I lose track of time. Motherfucker! I hate this game. I'll sponsor you. She'll know. I thought about how hard is it you for the mods to refer to each other with your real names when out in public and not just call each other Bun, Bishop, Rook, Knight, and Castle, or do you just call them that way? I enjoy Bishop just there ready with the knife. I don't think it's too hard for us. We did a lot of practice rounds. I will say, it is incredibly hard for me. Excuse me. It is incredibly hard for me not to call Bishop by our friend Quinn's name. And so like I think I've talked about Quinn and Amanda and Bishop. All 3 of them are non-binary. And I feel bad saying it, they all look alike because they're all siblings. All 3 of them are non-binary siblings. For fuck's sake! This is bullshit! Oh, okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. I'm not about to do a second creepers hit the towers. It's fucking bullshit. Rip your dude. Right. All right. Well, we will just continue on. But yes. So Bishop has 2 siblings, Amanda and Quinn, and all of them are just carbon copies of each other, and they're all non-binary. So I always mess up and call them by their siblings' names. And like Bishop has told me it's like the equivalency of like, have you ever had like a parent who calls you by every single freaking name of like every person in the house before they actually reach you? Like including the dog's name? That is how I feel sometimes. Is whenever I am trying to call Bishop by their name, I will call them by their siblings' names until I reach them. My mom does that all the time. Yeah. I feel bad about it, but like I'm friends with all of them. So it's just like, my bad, I'm sorry. I'm very used to having to use different names for the same person. Yeah. My mom will call me my brother's name and it's hilarious. I am the 4th of 5 kids. Okay, so you all understand what's happening then. My wife has 3 sisters who all have that to start with the same letter. Her parents have always done the you'll come here. But in that back corner is basically 1 block tall, which is why you're getting blown up. So it is. Thank you, Uncle Sobek. Alright, I'm glad Uncle Sobek is looking out for us. We're just gonna do that and cry. Alright, I need to eventually pick up like more of the correct wood. Oh, that's wool. Shit. Alright, okay. for now, as a temporary solution, we'll do that. Do I have enough grass to make a roof? Please. I need to like put this shit down before I lose all of my stuff again. Can I please have the chests? Yay! If there's some chests in the piles, if you put, I'm trying. I totally forgot what I was talking about because I got hit by the creepers again. I feel like I had some semblance of organization, and now it's just all gone. Okay, great. 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. I love how Minecraft is now playing sad music for me. It's just like, thanks. I appreciate you. Okay. Also, I need to make this like one block taller. Because I cannot stand like the roof just being like right above me. So. The triplets, or are there 4 of them? No, Bishop and their siblings are not triplets. Like, they're all non-binary, but they're not triplets. Because Bishop is the baby, and then there's Amanda, and then there's Quinn. So, like I said, I feel bad that I constantly call them by their sibling's name, but like, I never called them by their name. So like, I have not doxed Bishop. Bishop's siblings, sorry. But the rest of them, no. Bishop, please tell your siblings I'm sorry and I love them. I feel like as long as I never reveal Bishop's name, Amanda and Quinn are probably fine. Well, that's what I'm gonna go with. That's how I'm going to justify my statements here. Anyway, but no, past that, I think we're pretty good at not calling each other by names. I have found that I will accidentally call my mods the names of my other friends pretty often. So like, I have a friend Danielle who I call Danny, and I'll accidentally call people her name. But I think that's again just mostly that I am a airheaded bunny who has a hard time calling people by the correct name. Bishop, fight them to have the right of being the one. I feel like Bishop could probably take Amanda. Quinn would probably put up a fight. Also, Quinn and Amanda do watch my streams. Shout out to you guys. Do not reveal which chatters you are. But whenever I will accidentally call out one of their names, I just get like a text message that just says, go fuck yourself. So, love them. Like, I will say, it is a lot harder than you think to not accidentally dox yourself or to dox others. Like, you think this would be a very easy thing to do. It's not. I don't like this configuration. Why did I put these like that? Why would I separate that? That makes no sense for me to do it that way. Thing 1, Thing 2, and Thing 3 is the nicknames we got when we were a Dodge group. You know, that's fair. I used to solve this by calling one everyone Sir, Madame, but even then there isn't just a good NB honorific. English sucks. Them therein. Them. Oh, well, no. I was going to say Sem, but no, that just sounds like you're calling somebody semen. That's probably rude. Would you guys consider it rude if somebody just like randomly called you semen? Like, I probably would. Them things. Oh my goodness. Did I tell you guys about when I got, like, I think I did. So, I do not partake in recreational activities often. Primarily because I just kind of like being in control of myself, and I get silly. And there was one point, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Bishop. So there was one point where I had gotten very, rupee, we will say, and Bishop was bringing me something, and I was trying so hard to think of like a gender neutral word to call Bishop. Because I was trying, like they had said, "Here you go, Your Majesty." Meanwhile, I am like high as a goddamn kite. And I looked at them and I was just like, "Thank you so much." Because like I wanted to say kind sir or kind madame, but Bishop isn't a sir or madame. So I just stared at them for a few moments and went, "Thank you so much, kind peasant." Peasant's gender neutral. Kind soul would have made sense. But no, it was "thank you so much, peasant." At which point, I felt so bad. It was just like, "I am so sorry. That is not what I meant. You are not a peasant. I love you." And Bishop was losing their fucking mind laughing. And I'm here just crying. Just, "I'm sorry. That was so me." Hello. Staring dog watches you masturbate. Do I have bones? Also, if you get that reference, you're fucking old. You are a princess, so peasant works. I mean, kind of. You want a bone? You took my bone and you did not take my love. Fuck off. No, go away now. Bork. Oh yeah! Happy birthday to Phineas and happy birthday to Madison, which was yesterday. Phineas, how old are you today? Gotta bone them some more. I'm not gonna bone the dog. If you get that reference, here's your reminder to take some pain meds for your back. Yay! I feel like there are a lot of references to where like I have said them and people have just stared at me, just "the fuck are you talking about?" And my immediate response is, "I'm old. I'm tired." 2002, 48. Good vintage. Good year. What was the Great Depression like, Phineas? Wait, you live in America. You're going through it right now. Good luck, everyone! Oh, shit it. There are so many old memes that are just like, you try to say them now and people just look at you. Like, I don't know, I got meds for that. They're anxiety meds. I also have anxiety meds. Me and Puppet made the same joke that Madison is Puppet's sister since they have the same birthday. Then Puppet was like, "I'm Bun's aunt." Puppet, do you want to be my aunt instead of one of my papas? Like, at this point, it is well known that I am like an abandoned orphan. So I am just slowly but surely collecting parents to make me feel like I am desired by somebody. Stop crying, dog. You're not even my dog. Go away. But yeah, I feel like we are all deeply familiar with the fact of the bun is sad. Gotta sleep through the night. Gotta make a roof, cause the dog's trying to get in. Gathering parents and siblings. Yep. Like I said, at some point, I would eventually stop feeling like I am not worth anything in the world. We're gonna get there. It is worth trying for. Does it suck most days? Oh, absolutely. But we will get there. And gathering accomplices. Exactly. Like, I have to continue being positive. A, because it's a good influence on the rest of you. And B, unyielding positivity will eventually win out over the sadness. My brain didn't get sad in a single day. But having you guys around and helping to see each and every day that there are people that care, even if you guys have never met me, is doing absolute wonders for making me feel like things are gonna be okay. Like, especially during this, where everything is very scary, Because, hey, if you didn't know, being told that you have to have like a shit ton of surgeries, a little unnerving. And like getting your, what's it called? Getting your IUD yanked out and, nearly throwing up, little bad. Like, the days are really hard a lot of the time, but they're always going to get better. They're always going to improve. And I know that because I have you guys. And that's not to say like, hey, if you guys go away, I'm going to fall to ruin. Like, no, I'd hope you guys aren't going anywhere. But genuinely, having you guys here helps so much. Being able to talk to you guys in the annex, being able to see you guys build friendships in the annex, being able to see you guys support one another and want to support me, it's a very, very nice feeling. It is very, very calming to know that even on some of my worst days, you guys have my back. Bun is worth a bag of Skittles to me. Skittles are my favorite treat. Yay! I'm a treat. But yeah, just some days really suck. And it is okay to have those days where all you do is curl up in bed and cry. It's a-okay. Sometimes you just need those days. As long as you get back out of bed and go, wow, this fucking sucks. Let's go make it better. It has to get better. There does come a point where... Is that a completed roof? Sounds like a wonderful time for a break. You make a good point, Bishop. You make a darn good point. Hold on. Let me go back into my house and go take this break. All right, everyone. We are going to take a 5-minute break. Let me set my timer. I have to pedal. Do. Timer. 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the music started. Oh, has the music been going this whole time? Oh, the music's just been going. I just can't hear it. Okay. So, yeah, I will be right back.
You know when them they made us dim the lamp. The way we get nasty coulda call we tramp. When me done with them need a revamp. Ram.
there you are. I'm lost without your glow. Fall apart, fall apart. I love you till my heart stops beating. I'm gonna love you till the sun don't rise. I'll miss you till my lungs stop breathing. I'm gonna love you till the end of time. I'll love you till my heart stops beating. I'm gonna love you till the sun don't rise. I'll miss you till my lungs stop breathing. Oh, I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Till the end of time. I love you till my heart stops beating. I'm gonna love you till the sun don't rise. I'll miss you till my
Hello, everyone. So, here's a fun thing. When they take a chunk out of your cervix and just, leave it to bleed, whenever you happen to go potty, there's just blood everywhere. And it's terrifying. Because it's not even just like, menstrual. No. It's this is like a deep, horrific wound. This sucks. Thank you for the welcome back. I'm really glad that all of you don't mind me just like telling you the horrific things that are happening with my health. Like, I would like to be clear, this is like 99% a joke. The more that I saw you enjoyed the clip. Cinda made a clip of me making a statement about cookie dough. Hello, cow. Moo. Anyway, why are you alive? No, you're Satan. Fuck you. The social media manager is absolutely going to use that clip. Cookie dough. Shut up! There are times to where I do not think about the words that I am saying before they leave my mouth. Because you gotta understand, most of the time, my thoughts are not in English. So like 9 times out of 10, I am not thinking about what I am saying. I'm sure this won't result in me dying. No way, no how. I grew up with 3 sisters and brothers who constantly got injured for doing stupid stuff. Well, congrats, I'm your sister now, and I will also continue to do stupid stuffs. But yeah, like, what I am about to say is primarily a joke. I'm really hoping to prepare you guys for like if the day comes that I have to get like a surgery and it just goes really, really wrong and I do end up passing away. That you guys are not like blindsided by that. Like get like a very heartfelt message from the mods, which is like, hey, Buns had surgery and nope, didn't work. You know, peace be upon you. So if I let you guys know what's happening, you guys are far less worried. I think. I don't know. That's my thought, but like as I'm saying that out loud, that might actually be very stressful for some of you. Would it be better if I didn't tell you guys things? Like, would the better decision to be not to tell you guys when I am like horrifically sick? I am now worried. Here comes the anxiety, panic, and sadness. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I have no intentions of dying. No, because not knowing makes people think the worst. Okay, like, that's what I was operating under. I was like, I'm pretty sure you guys would prefer to know, but if it's just, like, stressing you guys out, then I probably shouldn't. I'd rather know than not know. Okay, then I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, just like, because I have had friends before that have kept things, and mind you, you never have to share your health information with anyone. I choose to, because I like to spread awareness. But yeah, no, like I have had friends to where it's just like, oh yeah, I actually have like this life-threatening thing, and it's like, okay, I now know. You mining at night? It might be nighttime. But yeah, so like as long as it's not stressing you guys out, I will continue to tell you guys. But I just worry that there's gonna come a point where somebody is just like, okay, this is far more stress than what I signed up for when I came to watch Runnable streams, and just be like, all right, deuces. I like to be a source of entertainment. That's such pretty water. I like to be a source of entertainment and not stress for you guys, but I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna give one of you a heart attack one day. Oh dear. Go away, tiny Satan. What the fuck just hit me? Oh wow, you can reach me. Alright, fuck you. Yeah, you just watched your father die. Now I'm gonna kill you too. You're not gonna fix your family dying. Ha ha! There's a scary man. I hear him, but I do not see him. Oh. I made a poor decision. I made a very poor decision. Time to run? Nah. Buns, I'm a big nervous stress pit. I know I'm not alone. 99% sure you'll give one of a heart attack. Now you're gonna give all of us one. I mean, probably. Ugh. So like, See, this is why I've said before, like, ow. This is why I've said, like, I need to find, like, a nice individual who is, like, perfectly happy to have a bun. Like, hi, I need somebody who is, like, A-okay with the fact that I am, like, super duper sick and would just like to take care of me. My only thing is, though, like, I am an absolute headache and a half. Like, it has got to be difficult to deal with me sometimes. So, like, if you happen to be a mommy dummy or, like, a really nice gentleman or a non-binary individual, glucose guardian, whatever the hell the correct term is for that, who's, like, past the age of 40, because I feel like any younger and you do not have the developed patience to deal with the constant stress of me. But yeah, if you happen to want, like, a nice house bun, hit me up. The text of the screen said you made a medical decision. Buns is a doctor. I don't think it's a good idea for me to be a doctor, no. But yeah, just, if you happen to be like in your 40s and real good with stress mitigation, and happen to want a house bun who is real sick, I'm the girl for you. I'm also celibate and can't have kids. I think it was like something that I had put on like what is it? I forget where I put Dr. Bun. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to amputate. Yay! You absolutely do not have more medical issues than my wife. Not a competition, just understanding the amount of stress involved in sympathizing. Phineas, I feel like your wife would object to you having me as a pet bun. Like, unless you and your wife are party. But I feel like your wife might object to you just being like, so, hear me out. I brought home a pet. Hi, Yuki. I mean, as of right now, though, Phineas does hit the bill, then. Just, yes, I am deeply familiar with the stress of this. All right, well, convince your wife that you need a pet bunny. Hold on. Can you stop? Thank you. I'm just saying I get why you're saying it needs to be someone who's good with stress. Yeah. Though, yes, I do check all of those boxes. Does your wife want a pet bunny? But yeah, I'm pretty firmly in. Also, like, if you're around the age of 40, I know she wants a pet snake. No, see, if she has a pet snake, then I might be fed to the snake, and that's nice. But yeah, like, I feel like they need to be like above like 40 or above. I feel like that's like the beginning cutoff area for it. Like, that's the starting zone of, if you're in your 40s, you have already like probably lived through a recession. You have a vague idea of the fact that the world is like crumbling around us. You're probably gonna be okay dealing with me. Probably. I might still send you to an early grave, and for that, I'm sorry. Well, shit. You know, I really should make armor at some point. I've been through two, not counting the current one. Recessions, not wives. Well, I hope you're not just going through wives like that, Phineas. Your wife sounds lovely. Please do not dispose of her, I guess? Wow, you guys have no concept of personal space. Ah. Did I get enough stuff? Hey, look, a hot spring. Time to work on that fire tolerance. But I tried. Unfortunately, I did not. I am not winning, son. Armor's conspiracy directed by Big Healthcare. Bun's a guy, gal. Bun's a guy? Okay.
Are you winning, son?
No, I am not. They'll be patient with the person they are really into. A person will find you and love you. I mean, I imagine at some point, like right now, I'm pretty happy being a celibate bun. Like, I spend most of my days just like playing video games, hanging out with the mods. Like, it's a pretty sweet gig. But yeah, no, if any bun is going to try their hand at bun wrangling, Godspeed, my good friend. Good luck. I am a handful. I really miss auto sort. I'm just over here like all by myself. You're an 18-year-old twink. The fact that you have not just like found a very lovely glucose guardian to keep you happy and well fed and like decked out in jewelry is purely just the fact that you haven't been online enough. Twink dust comes for you all, but at this point, you really need to find like a very nice bear. Needed a bun stream, long week of work, and Twitter has been miserable. Hi, Mythic, I'm so sorry. Also, congratulations to Mythic. Mythic won their championship game. So, everyone, yay for Mythic. I don't like jewelry. Shio is very offended that you do not like jewelry, Snuggles. Yuki, please don't shoot me. I don't date anyone. I'd just rather have a good mental state. Gotta have enough money to help support my car hobby. Find a very nice man who's like in his 60s. Find a very nice man in his 60s who will be happy to put you in a skirt. He'll have enough money. Excuse me. I'm just saying, you want to be set up for life. I just saw it. You're gonna have to find someone who's having to find 75 pounds or more of weight when sleeping. No, I don't think so. Because I feel like that's kind of the point of, like, you all know my taste in partners. I feel like at that point, I can just have them partially lay on me, and I'll be a happy bun. So I don't think they'll have to wrestle with the blankets. I think they will then be the blanket. Thank you, Yuki, for saying I sound cute. That part of the week was awesome. Was so happy after the win on Monday. Heck yeah, we are very proud of you, Mythic. I just need to find a muscle mommy that looks like Huntress. Yeah, same, no. Genuinely, half the twinks I know just sit in rapture listening to gray bearded bears talk about their car projects / tools / hobbies. I keep accidentally catching strays even as a token stray guy in my group. All I'm saying is you definitely need to find someone who's excited to do car stuff with you. Yeah, exactly. See, Snuggles, you have what it takes, my friend. You just have to find the right person. I'm a bit of a harder sell. Just, hello, am very sick. Am sad a bit. Wow, I was going for like a redeeming quality that I have, and I'm coming up short. And it's like, well, this is bad for the self-esteem. There's something good about me. As soon as I figure it out, friend, I'll let you know. Just put dough in the oven. Wish me luck, y'all. Song-san there putting buttons in the oven. Oh, good luck, Song-san. Everything is going great. Bun, you just need to go into foster care? Not foster childcare. Foster, this pet is having a hard time getting adopted care. Am I being dropped off at the pound? Oh no. You're comfortable to be around? Am I? Yeah, 4'9" short. It's a short list. I'm a straight guy. I'm just very openly feminine. You can be as feminine as you want. I'm sick and you can take care of me or rely on you. No, see, only one of us can be sick. I can list your good qualities if you want, but it'll take the rest of stream. Thank you, Bishop. I don't want to get with anyone older than 25. Snuggles, you are limiting yourself, my friend. Don't you? What do you have in America? What are the big retirement funds called? 40K? Something like that? You're limiting yourself, friend. Positive and supportive. Heck yeah! We are a very supportive community. But yeah, Snuggles, you're limiting yourself. Social Security or 401k. Yeah! You need to get a very nice gentleman who has a great 401k and is absolutely happy to spoil you. How the hell do I make a shield? Wood. I am missing that. Jesus Christ, yes, I need to donate to my 41k. So Phineas, was that like a no on you and your wife adopting me? Retirement benefits include gene therapy, armor with enormous shoulder pads, exterminatus. I feel like this is a reference that I just don't understand. That was supposed to be one of your qualities. Oh, I'm sick and you can take care. I mean, if you have like a white knight savior complex, I'm your girl. Because I need saving. I am sick. I am probably going to end up accidentally dying just by like walking off a cliff. Like, if you are really into sick bunnies, wow, I am here. Again, there's still the whole thing of I'm a celibate bun. I don't know, can I just get like a really, really nice asexual individual who would like companionship? Who happens to be rich and in their 40s? Like, can I have that? I I am great companionship. I will talk your ear off, or if you want, I will happily just like curl up and listen to you. Help me sell myself here, guys. Gonna check my temp, feeling hot and stuffy. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh, hey, underground. But yeah, if there's any asexual individuals in the market for the bunny, hit me up. I love how it's like, delightful steps, and then just fucking nothing. Bun needs a sugar daddy. I don't need them to be a daddy. Like, I'm open to mommy and non-binary. I would just like to be taken care of, please. Like, if you happen to be an autistic individual who just really wants a captive audience for your special interests, I am so happy to be there for you. If you're just like, I want somebody who will make me feel loved and special, me, I will do that. I will happily do that. I will be a delighted bun to like sit with you and have hot chocolate, and just, you know, really enjoy you telling me about Star Wars. I volunteer. Shio, can you support 2 individuals? She just wants to be loved. I mean, I didn't mention anything about love. I asked to be taken care of. Like, sure, love would be nice. And I feel like at a certain point, there's like the Stockholm syndrome of you'll feed me and water me and take care of me, therefore I love you. So there's probably that. Shio wants a second wedding. Shio and I didn't end up getting married. We enjoyed that joke for a little while, and then people started getting creepy about it. So we were just like, you know what? We're good. We're fine. I have enough trauma to read as a ADHD, even though I'm not neurospicy. Does that count? Phineas, I'm getting real mixed signals here on if you want to adopt me or not. Like, Phineas is like flip-flop back and forth between like, maybe I want a bunny. No, my wife wants a snake. But you know, like, Phineas, you're getting my hopes up and then like dashing them against the rocks here. Bun's already making me feel loved and special. Sacred, hey! Sacred, do you want to live in, bunny? You can just have me full time. Who else am I supporting? Hopefully yourself. Hopefully? The red ones go faster. Are we talking about Warhammer? I feel like somewhere along the way I got lost on what we're discussing. It sounds like Warhammer. How about this? When we meet and all, since I'm your friend, I'll take care of you when I'm around. Do we have a deal? House, I say this with love. You and I are both messed up enough that neither of us is in a good position to take care of each other. That sounds like an awful idea. That's like blind leading the blind right into Mordor. No deal. We both need someone to take care of us, preferably separately. Yes. Was that a yes we are talking about Warhammer? I mean, I'm not home very often. I mean, I stream, I can entertain myself. I'd say I'm doing a pretty good job lately. I'll check with the wife, but we definitely need a bigger apartment if we're gonna have a bunny in addition to the cats and a notional snake. Yeah, that's fair. We are talking Warhammer. Okay, cool. I was like, I feel like we're discussing something and I'm just unaware. Is that just like a lava lake down there? Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. I fucking entered a galaxy. Struggle buddies. Hecky. I have no job, therefore I can't help / take care of anyone. You're 18. You don't even hit the age 40 thing. Your special water. Yay. I'm laughing so hard in my chair. You're killing me, Smalls. Is this because I'm short? But yeah, no, I can support a bun, but I'm not 40 yet. You know what, Papa Secret? I think I'll make the exception. You want to live in bun? I'm cute. I'll make you laugh. Primarily just from like nervous laughter of concern of, oh God, she's gonna die. I sweet. I feel like a puppy at the pound who's just like jumping up and down against the grass, like, take me home, take me home. I also feel like though at that point, like if someone does adopt me, I feel like you then get just like a private conversation with the mods where they hand you like a giant binder of just like, okay, here are all the things that you need to know. If she starts making this noise, she's probably having an asthma attack. If this starts happening, get her to this specific doctor. How about the... Ow. How about me a little less difficult? Yes, I'm 18, but I also need a job in order to help pay for groceries. I mean, if you need help with your resume, let me know. Bun's out here pushing real hard to get whisked away. I mean, I feel like it is a part of the agreement that you have to be chill with me still streaming. Because, like, if I don't have a job anymore, I need a hobby. And that hobby is streaming. Excuse me. More diamond! I accept the terms of service. Shio, I am concerned. Also, like, so, like, just have a scroll and all this stuff to take care of the cannibal bunny. Can we just support the buns from your current location? Because I feel like the mods take good care of the bunny as is. I mean, the mods do a very good job. That is true. Nobody is forced to adopt me. Like, nobody has to. I enjoy how the mods are just like, we don't want to lose our bunny. Shio is just like, I volunteer tribute to take the bunny. But yeah, no, Sacred, we were having a whole conversation about how I sincerely doubt that I am ever going to be a full-time streamer, just because I don't think I am, I don't think that I am entertaining enough for that. And also, it takes a lot to be a streamer full-time. Like, it takes a lot financially. I have a mortgage. I have a mortgage and I have to pay it regularly. I have a mortgage. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. Really, the only reason that I got a mortgage was so all the mods and I could live together. I'll just go ask my mom, can you adopt Bun so she can be taken care of? I mean, as it currently stands, it seems like Sacred is Sacred and Shio are firmly on the path of make sure that, you know, I don't starve. So, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Love you. Love that W hierarchy. Hi! Die. Well, that's cool. Do you do that? It's not a kingdom, it's a princessdom. Also, Bishop, I am not abandoning you. Like I said, I fully expect that someday, aside for the one of you guys that is Arrow Ace, that'll probably just stick with me, I fully expect that someday you guys are going to, like, get partners and start lives away from me. No, that's a hamster. Where's a hamster? Like, I feel it's a reasonable thing to think that one day my moderators are going to find happy families of their own, aside from the Arrow Ace person who's just going to, like, live with me, kind of like the Jaden and Alpharad situation. Which I guess I'm Alpharad? Subdom. No! Take the ink. I think I did take the ink. Whoever takes the bun has to take Bishop as well. Exactly. Hi, Jay! All right, but by the sounds of it, people would like me to not be adopted, so I guess I will stick around where I am. Whee! All the people who live in my town are in their 30s. It's hard to find it ever here. I'm telling you, you are severely limiting your dating pool by not opening up your heart to sugar daddies. Or sugar mommies. You're 18. There is quite a bit of people that would love to have you and take care of you. Definitely a bigger apartment. So was that a yes then? Again, Phineas, I'm still getting very mixed signals. If it comes down to it, I'll support the bun/mods that are left over if me. Sacred, I appreciate you greatly. The mods also have jobs, and the mods have said like they like their jobs as well. Also, I love the implications of Sacred just being like, I will happily support you. Stay over there. Just, I'll support you. Please don't come here. I love you from a distance. No need for you to come be my personal bun. Love you, Sacred. I have to check with the wife. She's napping. Like a good neighbor, stay over there. Go get you one white boy. I want to work for myself, not get money from others. I've been called very stubborn because of this. I mean, you technically would be working. Like, you can be a house spouse. House spouse is hard work. Like, maintaining a home, doing the cooking, the cleaning. I don't know if they have children. Those children are probably your age, so yeah. But like taking care of a home is work. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. I'm gonna fall into lava. Ow. I'll love you with this I'll love you from afar. Thank you again for fixing up my resume. No problem. We can always get you a live-in nurse if the mods want to leave and live there happily ever after. I mean, fair. Like, I don't need a nurse. Like, I am capable of taking care of myself. It's just really a good idea to have somebody there with me. Like, it's a good idea to have someone keep an eye on me. Or a caregiver. I mean, caregiver's probably not a bad idea. Technically you are working for that money. Yeah, did in fact fall into lava. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I tried not to. The bunny yearns for the spicy onsen. I do. It's so warm and inviting. The prophecy. That's another thing. I don't want to get with someone who has kids my age. It'll make things extremely awkward. Snuggles, you do not have to go get a sugar mama or papa if you do not want to. I am just offering career choices. There we go. If Bishop came included, then they are a caretaker. Where did the rest... Oh, I don't know. Well, time to make more. Just take buns to a Magic Mike live show, but with... What's a Magic Mike show? If you're taking me to a magic show, then I'm gonna have a great time. I'm confused. I don't remember having a Glucose Guardian being a career option. Well, then you clearly missed out on that section of career day. Sexy club for dudes? Then why am I going if it's for dudes? I'm confused. What are we talking about? I lost the plot, like somewhere like 8 sentences back. Guys are this show. What? Alright, someone explain it to me like I'm 5. I'm struggling. What are we talking about? It's a bunch of dudes giving fan service. I'd be so uncomfortable. Like, I am understanding this is like a strip club then, yes? I'd be so horrifically uncomfortable. Like, if some person, like, man, woman, non-binary, if somebody came up and was just like, wow, your eyes are shining. But if they came up and was just like, ah, yes, let me helicopter for dominance in your face, I'd be so uncomfortable and probably cry. I'd be like, no, please take me home. Nope, I'm good. Thanks. I'm sure you have worked very hard for this physique. I don't need it this close to me. I want to go home. Like, I have never been to like a hen party or anything like that. Because just like the idea of that makes me so uncomfortable. Like, if it's something that you enjoy, by all means, and it takes a lot of work to be an exotic dancer. I personally, however, would be horrifically uncomfortable. Just, I'm a celibate bun. No. This is not a place where I belong. What's a hen party? Before you get married. Like a stag party, but for women? Like, before you go get married, you have like a night out or like a trip with your mates. Bachelorette party. Sure? Do you guys not call it? Huh. Okay. Bachelorette. Yeah. Interesting. Learn something new every day. I was really hoping to find more diamonds, and it's just not doing great. What do I need diamonds for? I don't fucking know. Because I want them. I get the reference, but one, hen party isn't a thing in the US and everywhere else. Hen party implies just a bunch of women partying, not necessarily pre-marriage. I mean, I've heard it for like just a bunch of women getting together, but for me, whenever I think of like strippers, I think of hen parties like before you go get married. Excuse me. Definitely not a thing in American English. Okay. Well, now I know. Bachelorette party. What do you call stag parties then? Well, do you all even have the term going stag? I have questions. I have burning questions. It makes sense after you explained it. Okay. Best to watch the films than the free movies with the story are good enough. I mean, I don't know if I really going stag party is reso. So you're telling me you have the term going stag, but not stag party? Okay. What's a weird? English is hard. I am perpetually confused. You know, I want to go home. Yay! Let's just drop all of that stuff off. Why did I get a diamond pickaxe? The diamonds. What about the diamonds? They're right here. Sings high-speed dirt. I wanted to go home. I went home. I feel I made it abundantly clear what I was about to do. I want to go home, therefore home. I feel like it was very much in the same vein as I do not fuck with this plane of existence anymore and the giraffe's head explodes. Just, you know what? I'm done with this. I think free falling is the better choice for that kind of death. CDF below, soon to be my creator, Blue Sky, Black Death. I'm off to meet my maker. Excuse me. She's Alice Wonderland herself. No, we don't like Alice. Alice is a very unpleasant person, and we lay in wait of the day that she returns. And when she returns, I shall do my purpose. What was I trying to do? Megatef gave me the term torpedo, and I'm eternally grateful. Whee! Time for Pop Tarts. What are Pop Tarts? You guys always just say like random stuff, like I'm going to do this thing now, and every time it's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm sure that's an American thing. Hi, little cow. Look at your big head. Wait, are you a cow? No, you're a pig. What is the best flavor of Pop Tart? Wait a darn second. You don't even know what Pop Tart. Well, I'm asking what Pop Tarts are. I'm gonna send it. Can somebody tell me? You guys send me stuff in Discord, and it's like, but I'm playing. Toaster pastry. Like a sausage roll? Oh, yay. Well, that's yay. It's like a square donut? They are a super sweet hand pie. Hand pie. Okay. Extremely low end. Like half an inch thick is most. Well, then you're not gonna need an anti-tank rifle to get through it. Yeah, I feel like my failure point of Minecraft is I don't like to build. I just really like to go into the mines and collect stuff. Because apparently at my core, I am a hoarder. You surprise me with what you don't know, but I understand some things are American that you don't have. I think that's the other thing is there are so many things that people just think are ubiquitous. Like hen parties. I thought everybody knew what that was. When you guys said you didn't know, I was very confused because I thought those were a thing everywhere. Like, some stuff I know a bunch about, and that's because I'm chronically on 9. Other stuff, not really. You are officially a dwarf, you yawn for the mines. I am never gonna recover from you telling me that I am legally a dwarf. Like, I'm never gonna recover from that. Are you getting cinnamon or one of the other lesser flavors? What other flavors are there? There's so much water here. I do not like the water. I think the bun is just a crow brain like me. I do like collecting shiny things. And Puppet, we just got strawberry. Wait, is this about dwarves? Are there other dwarves? I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Digging a hole. But yeah, like, that's why I didn't really play Minecraft too much. Because, like, I love Minecraft dearly. But whenever I play Minecraft, I need someone who's, like, the person that's building shit and actually doing stuff. And then, like, hi, I will happily go and collect all the resources you could possibly need. Just tell me what you need. Because it's not that I'm, like, not creative. It's just I get bored super duper fast. Like, I do not have a very high attention span. Shaka, I'm sure. I do all the mining, my friends build houses. Exactly! Like, I will build you very little. I will get you materials. Like, you need something from this very, very specific place. I will get it for you. No questions asked. You know what? I want to go find something. Yeah, but I just struggle in Minecraft. Like, I like having a goal to work towards, but when you have no direction in life other than dig deeper, and the game has a definitive bedrock layer, you kind of run out of shit to do. I have trouble with being creative and building in my... Yeah, that's why I don't build. Like this. Look, my magnum opus. I am Ozymandias. Gaze upon my kingdom and weep. Who is pondering... Who up pondering their Who up pondering their coal mob? I don't know what that means. I love building. Shio's just trying to like scoop me up and take me home. At this point, I am expecting Shio to like jingle keys at me and just be like, "Come with me, bunny. I'll build things for you." Oh yeah, I was doing that. Yeah, very much so. I will say, I like building, but I prefer mining more. I just like exploring. That's why I love Terraria. I thought you hate jingling keys. Crafty can suck my dick. Actual keys? Fine. The stupid fucking Pokemon Crafty can die in a fire. Can't wait to see Shio's house on Cobblemon. I look forward to playing Cobblemon. Like, the fact that Cobblemon, I think I'm gonna have a lot more fun in Cobblemon, because in Cobblemon, I can go fight shit. That's the other thing is, I like getting stronger to kill things. Oh. Stretch. Ooh, that was quite the crack. Ow. But yeah, like, so I'm expecting to see Krefki GIF in the Discord now. Fuck you guys. But yeah, no, so like, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. Buns don't crack on stream, damn. Shut up. I am not. I am high on anxiety. But yeah, no, I am very, very proud of my very lovely rations. Shio has abstained from buying everything on my throne. Sacred has abstained. Sobek has abstained. Very good job, you guys. I was getting worried. I feel like Madison is currently on like a cooldown. Like once a month, Madison is allowed to like go in and buy me stuff. And I say allowed, but it's more of like Madison suddenly buys me like 5 things, and then I'm just like, Madison, please, you have bills to pay. Give the buns the keys so she can have fun. I don't want Krefki. I caught a few Krefki. They're gonna be released in Bun's house. I'm gonna find out how I kill them. I'm going to find out how to kill the Krefkis if you put them in my house. I'll find Nava. I'll burn down my whole house just to take them with me. Try me. Now that you brought it up, we all have to do it. No, I am saying that I am proud of you guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I am, the new magic set took most of the money for the, no, not sorry. I am legitimately saying that I am proud of you guys. I am always worried that you guys are like overdoing it on me. I love all of you. Keys don't bun. Son of a bitch. I have a few Pokemon you might want. Also, what's the new magic set? Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Mods, what's our new set that's recently come out? Server administrator can do slash kill and it'll kill them. I'll find a way to kill them. I'll figure it out. Don't know how. I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna suck up to Uncle Sobek and just be like, please let me kill them. No, Lauren eclipsed. I thought we were going back to Strixhaven. Was that not this set? Was this set not Strixhaven? Or is that the next set? What did we just get spoilers for? You have a school bunny, t-shirt, flamethrower, and have fun. Yes. No, that's the next big set. Oh. After Norwin is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then we go. Okay, yep. I was misinformed. Take care of Buns, feed her, water her, let her play, and keep keys away from her. Regular keys are fine. Like, jingle keys, totally fine. Krefki, gonna burn it with fire. No Krefki. Excuse me. Oh, Knight's at work right now. Knight is supposed to be building me, if you follow the secret layers, we just had the next Fallout ones. The mods got me the foil set of them. So like, I enjoy playing Magic. I don't play it a whole bunch. I really like collecting cards. It's the same with like Pokemon. I don't really play Pokemon, but I love Pokemon. For this recent Magic set, the one that has like all the people from the Fallout game, like Maximus and Lucy, and Dogmeat. I think the Gold is in there. Thank you. Thank you. No, excuse me. But with that, the moderators got me the foil set because I really like the show. We got her Vault 43 since that's the ones from the TV show. Yeah, I've never actually played Fallout. I plan on playing it on stream. But like I really like the show. So, kind of like I don't like playing Fortnite, but I like collecting Fortnite skins. Yeah, that's fair. You know, we're gonna go back to just chatting for a little bit when I just ramble for a bit about the Fallout show now. So, I really like the Fallout show. I think it's super duper cool. My thing is, like, for the first season, I hated Maximus so much. And I think my primary reason for that was he was so wishy-washy. Like, my guy, you are a part of the Brotherhood. You need to be more definitive. We are close to the end of the stream, so this works perfectly. Hey! But, like, every part about Maximus just gave me so much frustration. Don't spoil too much. I haven't seen the second season. No, I'm not going to spoil anything. All I will say is he is better. Excuse me. He's a lot better, but he was so freaking frustrating. Hated that. I am one of those people to where I want the Ghoul and Lucy to fuck so bad. I ship them so much. The Ghoul and Lucy have so much chemistry. And whenever I see them interacting, like, I never got into the Fallout TV show and the card art didn't really speak to me, so I passed on it. Understandable. I mean, so far, the mods have...
Thank you so much, best friend!
God damn it, Chio. Why must you make me take back that I am proud of you? Shio just likes buying me socks. That is the third pair of socks that Shio has bought me. Thank you, Shio. Yay, I get very... Yeah, the last 3 items you have bought me is socks. Fi's on stream. It's a pair of socks. You keep requesting them. I like socks. I really like socks. There's also like another pair of socks on there that has like some really cute pajamas too. Socks are comfy. They are. So like the other thing is, the way that I dress in public is I really like to I like wearing skirts and I like wearing like big floppy sweaters. But I don't like showing off my leggies. Even though like my legs are covered in tattoos, I don't like showing them off. So I really like wearing thigh highs. That way, if I wear a skirt, I'm still like, I did not ask for anything. No, I did not. You stop that. Wait, which reaction? No, no, I did not. Five Guys thigh highs. But yeah, so like I like wearing thigh highs. That way I can wear a skirt and still feel covered. Cause like, most of what I like wearing, so I have like 2 modes. The first mode is I wear tank tops with like a really floppy cardigan, kind of like what my character has, and sweatpants. I have so many pairs of sweatpants. I love sweatpants because I'm always fucking cold. Or, so like either I look like I am like running on no sleep and I'm a hikikomori. I look like that. Or, how many tattoos do you have? 14! I have like a surprising amount of tattoos. I feel like I wear the baggiest sweats of all time. Sweats are so comfortable. Like, I feel like it is always surprising to people how many tattoos I have. I am a very tatted individual. 16 soon. You'll have 16 soon? That's impressive. Always wanted tattoos, but could never decide on something I wanted on me permanently, and I will fight a person if I see needles near me. Understandable. For a lot of people, they don't like needles. I have had to get transfusions like all my life, and there's actually like little marks in my arm from how many times I have needed transfusions. And I would always like just watch them like stick me. And whenever I've gotten any of my tattoos, I usually end up just like chatting with the tattoo artist, or I end up taking a nap. So like, hold on, I'm gonna do the Macarena real quick as I check. We're gonna start with the left side of my body. I have a tattoo on my forearm. I have a tattoo on like the outer forearm. I have a tattoo in the crook of my elbow. And everybody kept telling me that one was gonna hurt so bad, and I just chatted the entire time. Like the inner arm and the elbow doesn't hurt as bad as people are telling you. Then on my left arm, I have one on my upper bicep. I have one on my forearm, and I have another on the outside arm. And then I have one that's on my chest. I have like a small one that's on my back. I'm trying to like make sure I'm not forgetting any. Then on my left leg, I have one that's on my thigh. And then I have 3 tattoos that I did myself. No, I have 4 tattoos that I did myself. I've got 3 that I did myself on my left leg and 1 that I did myself on my right leg. And then I have like a really, really big tattoo that goes from my kneecap to my hip. And that one by far sucked the most. For that one, I was like clinging to a piece of metal and bending it. Like, it still sat really still, but it hurt so incredibly badly. And that's the one that I always have allergic reactions. So like, as in you personally tattooed them on yourself? Oh no, I tattooed them on myself. 2 of them were stick and pokes, and then the other 2. So, here's some weird lore about me. I was a tattoo artist for 2 years. I saw something called stick and poke, and I thought it was fascinating. So I just ordered some needles and ink, and I just stabbed myself repeatedly, and I gave myself 2 tattoos. The first one took like an hour. The next one took like maybe an hour too. Bun, that area is where a major nerve is from your hip to your ankle. Yeah, that's probably why it hurt. But yeah, so I did 2 tattoos, and then I was like, oh, I like that. So I decided to become a tattoo artist for a little while. I tattooed 2 more on myself. And I think I did like a little over like 120 tattoos on other people. Yeah. And then people kept trying to like get handsy with me while I was tattooing. So I decided that I didn't want to do that anymore. I like you more, my friend. Know that. That is awesome. Well, thank you. I used to pass out from them until when I got off of an SSRI. I feel like it's normal to not like needles. I'm just weird. I think it's because I am just so sick all the time that I'm very used to needles. I don't like poking my hands. That's why I have like the continuous glucose monitor. I just replaced mine today. An antidepressant. Yeah. But yeah, I was a tattoo artist for a little while. And I am very allergic to tattoo ink. I definitely think it's cutters that cause more of the reactions. Like, I think that's the problem. But like, so how many of my tattoos have cutter? I think I have told you guys this before. One of the tattoos that I did on myself was the umbrella symbol from Resident Evil, because I fucking love Resident Evil. And the red in that one doesn't bother me. I have red and blue on the one that's on my thigh. And that one, like 1 or 2 times a year, if my immune system is low, like when you're trying to heal from having a part of your cervix fucking ripped out, whenever I am like trying really hard to heal, that one will flare up really bad. and it gets horrifically itchy, and the mods will have to like stop me from crawling my skin off, and they'll have to get like cortisone cream and put it all over the tattoo and then give me an antihistamine, and I have to wait for it to calm down. But even then, like, you can trace over the lines of the tattoo with your finger and feel like every single line, and it's a big tattoo. It was less that and the thought that it hurt like hell going in, then the adrenaline crash after. Yeah, I feel like the issue with tattoos is they're very addictive. So like for me, I think the last tattoo I got was the one that was in my arm, and that was a couple years back for my birthday. I just really like getting tattoos. I really like having art. Oh yeah, there's also 2 tattoos on the back of my thighs. I forgot about those ones. I feel bad. There's tattoos that I can't see, and I just kind of forget they exist. But yeah, moral of the story is I need more tattoos. A-okay if you guys don't want to get tattoos, you don't have to. Living in Japan would be hard. I have no intentions of living in Japan. Yeah, no, that's also why, like, whenever we are doing hand cams, Bishop has to remind me, like, please wear long sleeves and please keep your sleeves down, because there's tattoos all over my arms. Also, I have, like, how many skulls do I have on me? Hold on. There's that really big one, there's this one, there's that one. I've got, like, 5 tattoos that have skulls. A lot of them relate to video games. My plan is for my left, no, right? Sorry, I had to remember my right from my left. My plan is that for my right leg, I want it to get just completely covered in the skulls of horror movie villains. So like Pennywise, like I want the skull of that with like his face paint on it, a predator skull, an alien skull, just like various horror, like very recognizable horror people. I want them, like Jason from is it Friday the 13th? I think. Like that, like have the skull with like his mass markings on it. I just want those all over my leg, dotted with my favorite flowers. So like my favorite flowers are hydrangea and wisteria, because they can both be like a very beautiful purple and blue. Regia crease? What is Regia crease? Is this a D's Notes joke? Hold on. I don't think I do. Give me 1 second. We're Googling. What the hell is a Regia crease? Regia crease! No, I am not familiar. It's pretty though. I love Monster Hunter. I'm gonna do horror movie stuff on my chest. I mean, it's cool to have tattoos.
Thank you so much, best friend!
Thank you, Uncle Sobek! Okay, so see, I would like to point out, these socks, like the thing that just showed up, that came from the same place that the other thigh highs came from. Some of their stuff looks totally normal. Some of the other stuff is just like, would you like to see lady parts? Because you're seeing them. Thank you, Uncle Sobek. I appreciate you. Lagaya Chris. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to talk. I don't know where I am. We all know this. I'm so glad I got glasses on my model. I feel like my model really needed the glasses. Warm clothing for the small bun. Thank you. I am so cold all of the time. She was addicted to read, not to read. My friend got a huge tattoo of one on her arm with full cutter also. Ooh, nice. If I was to get a Monster Hunter tattoo, which I might at some point, it would absolutely be the Red Hot Chili Pepper, the Odogurin. By far, my favorite monster in Monster Hunter is the Odogurin. It is such a cool monster. And in this newest game that came out, they had like an obsidian version, and it was all like black and shiny. I loved it so much. The mod said I was being really creepy because I was just like, hello, baby, I love you. I'm going to find you and I'm going to carve all your skin off and I'm going to take parts of you and I'm going to wear your skin so I can have you with me always. And I'm going to make my weapons out of you. I really love the Odogaron. I hate the Diablos with a burning passion. I despise Diablos. Primarily, like, I'm a dual blades user and a hammer user. But primarily dual blades. And if you're a dual blades user and you want to get the horns off of a Diablos, it's nigh fucking impossible. Because you need like a hammer or a swax or something like, or like a longsword, something that can do really intense blunt force damage and break those. And that's real hard to do if you're soloing everything. Because like Ebony Odogaron came out in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Ooh, nice. Black Diablos is one of my favorite fights. You want a Courage the Cowardly Dog tattoo? That would be adorable. But yeah, no, like I really just hated fighting Diablos. The Angry Pickle is also like a favorite of mine, but Odogaron by far. Like if I were to get a Monster Hunter tattoo, it would most likely be the Odogaron armor from Monster Hunter World. With like an Odogaron, like have that with like the full set of armor, because like it looked like samurai armor almost. It was really cool. I would probably have that with like an Odogaron like wrapped around them, looking ferocious. So that's probably how I would do that. I don't know if I'll get a Monster Hunter tattoo, because can I draw on you? Yeah, sure. I draw on myself all the time. That's why I have tattoos. Was it Phineas who decided that the first ever time that they were going to use it, they were going to use the insect grave? It definitely won't be a penis. I don't believe you. I do not believe you in the slightest. But you know, just I want a whole bunch more tattoos. I didn't know any better. Comfort, friend, comfort to you. It's a gummy
This
one.
right
It's okay.
here is my favorite thing.
Oh,
In the
thank
history of
you.
forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long.
But yeah,
I stay
just
awake,
there's so
not
many
sleeping,
tattoos I
because I'm thinking
want.
about this.
And like one of the tattoos that I want is like, so I really love like, I think I've talked about this. You know what? I think they're called the same thing in English. Do you guys know what a tramp stamp is? I am not saying I want a tramp. Well, no. So tramp stamp was like the 90s and like early 2000s like trashy tattoo. I feel like the current generation's version of that is the underboob tattoo. And I absolutely want an underboob. Like, I don't have any tits, so it's not going to be an underboob tattoo. It's going to be like a it's going to just be a rib cage tattoo, sadly. Can we set up a GoFundMe for me to get implants? Anyway, cutting board tattoo. Fuck you, Shio. That is so messed up. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. But yeah, I like super duper want one of those tattoos because I really like. You all know I like tentacles. This is not a well hidden secret of mine. I like tentacles. I really want to get like an octopus that is like at my sternum and the tendrils are like dripping with black ink and wrapping like up around and like resting on my collarbones. Like that is what I would love to get one day, just because I think octopi are great. So I wanted to do that. I want to get like a Studio Ghibli tattoo that goes from like my left hip all the way up to like where my armpit ends. Because I'd like to get like Totoro in it, the Cat Bus, Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky. Like I'd like it to be like a collection of a lot of my favorite movies. So I feel like if I want to get that, there needs to be like the entirety of my rib cage. Guess I will have to give Bun a real chest at some point. Fair. My mom has a flower bed tattoo of sunflowers. That's cute. I would have to get an arm tattoo that's reaching tentacles towards my hand. Aren't you gonna be a marine biologist? I feel like that would be awesome. Ponyo was my favorite. Ponyo's so cute. House Moving Castle is my favorite. It holds a very, very special place in my heart. But yeah, so I want all of the Studio Ghibli ones. I have gone back and forth so many times on... excuse me. Get an optical illusion tattoo that makes it look like you have tits. I don't know if I can. That's asking a lot of an optical illusion. It was the very first anime thing I ever watched. Aww, that's so cute. Spirited Away was the first one that I had ever seen. Like, so I want a back tattoo, but I keep changing up what I want. And every time I try to think about it, like for the longest time, I wanted Vi's back tattoos from Arcane, because I really liked Vi. I liked Vi a lot, like a lot. Also Savika, loved Savika. Same here. Spirited Away was one of my first movie dates too. Ah, that's cute. My mom recommended Spirited Away, but I have no way to watch it right now. Yo ho ho! Get the shit that has the optical illusion. I don't think that's gonna help me. But yeah, so like for a while I wanted Vi's tattoos, because Vi is a hell of a woman. Then for a little while I wanted Hawkeye's tattoos from Full Metal Alchemist. I've also thought about getting like just a scene that has Rota, the Valkyrie, on it. Like that's the thing. I want a really big back piece, but every time I think about what I want, it's such a giant commitment and I keep changing. So I feel like I have to decide something that I want and want it for like a few years before I actually get it. Back to the topic of a tramp stamp. There is one tramp stamp that I would ever want, and it is the phrase from Undertale, despite everything, it's still you. Like, I'm a celibate bun, so this isn't gonna happen. But I would love to get that as a tramp stamp, and then like if somebody's giving me back shots, just give them an existential crisis. Just despite everything and all the absolute sin that you are partaking in right now, despite everything, it's still you, friend. Big piece and Bun's body don't go hand in hand. Yeah, that's why I have to use Diadetus. Thanks. So yeah, you know, if I'm gonna get a tramp stamp, it's gonna be the existential crisis. Thought I would get a kiss my fluffy ass as a stamp. No. I don't have much of an ass. I got 5s? Big as a percentage, not as an absolute value. Yeah. There's just so many tattoos I want. I like have a list of them, and I got yes, Fron. I know I have new gifts. Thank you, Shio. Thank you so very much, Sobek. But like I have like a whole list of tattoos that I want. Where is it? Give me one sec. So some of the like I'm gonna read off of the list. Big only really applies to personality and attitude for the creature. Yeah. You're gonna undress someone someday. There's gonna be a surprise Jesus tattoo. I'm gonna be like, just yes, the individual that has adopted me and has decided they are gonna take care of me. They want back scratches, and just like undo their shirt and on their back, it's just gonna be a giant vigil of Jesus. Just oh no, I've made a horrible mistake. Oh yeah, we do have to raid. I feel like that one TikTok audio just, it's time to go, princess. I'm talking to my friends. Let us see. Let's find somebody new. Unless you guys have a recommendation. Do we have any recommendations for friends? I'm chewing on my lips. Nom 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 nom. I have just been ripping the skin off of my lips lately. Thank you for the stream. Well, thank you. Jay is live. Is he now? Excuse me. Big guns. Very, very big guns. Okay. Let us go ahead and get Jay. All right, everyone. I am going to give it a full moment. That way you guys can hear me. First and foremost, thank you to our mods. Our mods are the reason that we are able to stay safe during this, so a giant round of applause to them. Thank you so much to all of our lovely, lovely chatters. Thank you to our lurkers. You are the backbone of Twitch, regardless of what Twitch thinks of you. Thank... My heart! Thank you to Mythic for the gifted subs. I appreciate you greatly. Love you, Mythic. Thank you to our gifters, which are Shio and Sobek today, for getting me warm, comfy socks and pajamas. And a special thank you to Shio, from without whom none of these streams could be possible. With that, everyone, let us go ahead and get ready to raid Jay. Jay is one of our people whom we love and adore. All right. 16, heck yeah. Let's go!